Excuse me. All right, good morning, everybody. This is Kel here. So welcome to the 8th of January 2021 Market Analysis and Outlook, MAO. Okay, not MAO, but MAO. Okay. All right, so let's look at the market right now. Let's go to the current situation on the coronavirus first. All right, let's take a look, guys. Can you see my update? Yep, thanks. Okay, so you can see very clear. Yesterday we have USA has racked in, unfortunately, 4,100 deaths, the highest number of deaths in a single day itself. Now, I'm not too sure what is happening in the vaccination, but seemingly things are still developing. And of course, after yesterday, we saw the big crowd entering DC, all right? Now, the numbers, some people say it's only 100,000, some say 250,000, some say even 500,000 people were there. Now, we won't have numbers, but the point is this, majority of the Republicans were not wearing masks. That's the point here. That is the one that I'm pretty worried about. So now USA has 21 million cases, right? Active cases as much as 8.4 million cases. Now, USA, we know now they're having problem, we understand. But the one that I say I'm very concerned is UK. You can see that UK, all right, continue every day, 55,000 cases the last 7 days. And the crazy part is that Brazil yesterday also developed this. Brazil yesterday also, the numbers went up to 62,000, biggest number in a single day itself. I mean, we understand this, okay? Election is over already, okay? Donald Trump has already conceded defeat in a way and accept the peaceful transition. So now we have to focus back on the real world, the real market. All right, that is very, very important. So that's why today's topic itself is on that. Okay, so let's take a look on what to share for today. Oops. Okay, okay. All right, so okay, election is over. Let's focus on the market issues. Right? Today, there were a lot of things to share with you in terms of market analysis. Let's take a look. All right, but before we start this morning session, because there's so many things that I need you to disclaimer me first, okay? Because if not, later on, we have a bit of problem. So guys, I need you to disclaimer me right now. Yeah, right now. Give me disclaimer right now. There's about 92, 93 people at the moment. So the thing is this, okay? All right, whatever I share later on is please make sure that you are due diligent and ensure that, right, you know that this could come to potential losses. So do understand this, check your financial status and then trade according with due diligence, all right? So please do me a favor. I need the, at least I need 5 more to go. We have 96 participants. So, okay, we hit 50. One more. Okay, thank you so much. We hit 50 disclaimer. Thank you guys. I need all the help. Okay, thank you. All right, so the thing is this. All right, since you give me a disclaimer, you know that you have identified me for sharing some stuff. Now, some juicy stuff we shared now, okay, just take a bit of salt, okay? Just very interesting stuff. I really need to share with you. All right. What is this? Okay. All right, Yvonne, no problem. Okay. Now, first of all, we know that Donald Trump Twitter was suspended. Okay, okay. Now it's back. Okay, now it's back. Apparently now they have actually let him re-text again. All right, I think because he said that there will be peaceful transition. So probably Twitter let him, but I don't know. So it was unavailable this morning, but just now, just only about 15 minutes ago, it was back again, and he started his first tweet. All right. Now the thing is this, between the two of them, right? Of course, Joe Biden hardly tweets. I can see his number of tweets are like 7,000 tweets. Okay, while Donald Trump is at 59,000 tweets, so it's like almost 10 times more than them. But the thing is this, I'm just very surprised is that the numbers of followers. Okay, now Donald Trump has a follower of 88 million followers, but Joe Biden is only 23. Of course, my point is this. That's right. This guy has 70 million voters. This guy got 80 million voters. This guy got 88 million followers. This guy got 23 million followers. Somewhere the numbers just doesn't gel. Okay, just doesn't gel. Because if you're telling me that Donald Trump used Twitter a lot and people follow him, I understand. But if I am if I'm a supporter of Biden And I want to know Biden do what? What does he want to administrate, right? So obviously, I will also follow him. I mean, this is very simple, right? Unless telling me that the remaining people are non-American, I'm probably myself. All right, so this is my point here. Numbers doesn't jump, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, anyway, my own Twitter is less than 50 people. So of course, they are going for his blood. Very clear, okay? Federal prosecutor doesn't rule out charging Donald Trump for inciting the Capitol riot. Okay, understand. Of course, in just another, 11 days, he will no longer be called Sir in the White House. He'll be called Donald Trump, okay? And apparently they want to really Trump him down, right, really. So Trump business allies began to distance themselves from him after the Capitol Hill riot. Right. So my point is this, wow, suddenly everybody hates him. So 4 years, everybody back, suck at him, literally carry his balls. Now you're telling me that everybody run away from him? Well, possible. So Pelosi definitely, she's going for him, man, definitely, right? Remember that incident whereby, Donald Trump, wanted to, Pelosi will shake his hand, then Donald Trump just totally ignore it. Then Pelosi, what she do is that she just tear the paper right in front, at the back of his. That was a very comical one. So of course, right, everybody really want his blood. I mean, sure, obviously, that's why I'm no longer in power. Of course, we understand that. So the thing is this. I said yesterday about certain things, and someone actually texted me on the side, Cal, you're too into conspiracy theory and stuff like that. I said that, look, I'm just sharing facts and figures from the internet, and all these are validated by mainstream media. Just that the way you think it must be outside the box a little bit. So you have to understand why is it so. Now, I ask you a question, okay? Let's just go be honest here. We're talking about Capitol building, a very heavily guarded place where all the Republicans and Democrats, the Senate, the Congress are all there itself, right? Preparing to do their final draw. And you have thousands of people coming to that place. Are you telling me that the police are going to be not there? That's the first question. Number two. Now, of course, whether these people are actors or not, we leave it alone first. But there's an interesting part, and this is actually covered by CNBC, not me saying this one. You look at it. On Wednesday, pro-Trump rioters stormed the U.S. Capitol just as lawmakers started the procedural process of counting the electoral college vote. No. This is very interesting. You think about this. If I'm Donald Trump's supporter, and Donald Trump's going to bring hell a lot of evidence to support their claims, okay? If I'm really pro Donald Trump, I will really have to wait for them to present the case. Then, if they don't accept, okay whatever can happen. Makes sense, right? At least this makes some sense. But interestingly, it's all right, when the thing started, just when Donald Trump lawyer was supposed to bring out all the stacks and stacks of evidence to prove their case, the door opened. Bang! The thing happened. The rioters just came in just like that. Wow, the timing is really perfect. So of course you say, KL, this is you make it up one, right? No, I told you before. I say this is from CNBC. Just as lawmakers started, okay, just when they were starting to do, the thing happened really. Okay, and then of course, angry mobs of Trump supporters interrupted transfer of power, mobs stormed in, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, all right. So that is something that you must understand. The timing was near to perfect. Now the question is this, who the hell will be able, what's the thing when the procedure was happening, no one can see inside, right? No one can see inside what's happening. So in my opinion, something must have really happened and then triggered someone outside there and say, let's go. And by let's go, that part itself, right? The security must be there, correct or not? The security must be there to protect at all costs. That is their job. But, okay, I didn't do this on purpose. Okay, I didn't do it on purpose. I just basically key these few words. Police-led pro. Before I keep anything else, the whole thing came out already. So I'm not the only one in the world actually do this. Don't Google, actually, they actually have this thing, right? When you key some words, some keywords, whatever people are searching, it comes out. So I was just keying police-led pro, and that's it. Bam! The first thing on my Google was police-led protester into Capitol. Okay, all right? So I go into it, and then I realized that, wow, law enforcement draws criticism after breach of Capitol buildings. Okay? people are saying that, okay, all right, how did Donald Trump protesters get into Washington, D.C. heavily guarded Capitol? Okay, footage show the Capitol retreating from it. All right, there was clashes. Okay, and people walk around. Okay, walk around. Where are they? Okay, what, overwhelmed? Well, if it's overwhelmed, the question is, why are they taking selfie? Why are they taking selfie? Hey, this is a bit ridiculous. So let me show you the video. Oh my God. Oh, sometimes really I wonder what's happening around the world. Okay, let me just show you this. Okay, this is two part. This is a Biden one. I'll show this one first. This is incredible. Anyway, I'm not going to do this after today. I'm just sharing you some stuff. I really enjoy this because, gosh, look at it. You see, the protesters are just walking around at the hall. There's no blockage, no thing. Just stay down there and they take selfie. Okay, some will say these are journalists. Are you sure or not? Serious? Okay. I don't know. No, Kelly, they have unblocked already. They are unblocked. Twitter has just unblocked Donald Trump again. Yeah, just now just came out the news. It was blocked, unblocked, but Facebook still blocked. Huh? Okay. All right. So this is the first thing that I want to show you. This is really ridiculous that they take selfie. Okay. So maybe maybe they can take selfie. I don't know. Then after that, this is the one. This is the one that probably gonna break by this Donald Trump's heart. This is the one. Unless later on comes some crazy dramatic twist of event, which I don't think so, but again, I'll leave it there. Okay, look at this. This is Biden. Sorry, this is sorry, my bad. This is Mike Pence receiving something on his hand. So the way he gave was not that I pass it to you. It's I shake your hand first and then I pass it to you through this way. Now I thought it was something a paper, but not. It's actually a little gift. And apparently this gift is called the challenge coin. It's just telling you that well done. You have really stand up and do the truth. So that's why they give him this particular coin itself. Okay, accordingly, like this what the people are writing. I cannot see so far away, but apparently he accepted it. He thanked him, and that's on. Okay. So the point that I want to stress here is not to say that conspiracy theory, whatever. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. Seriously, if you have time, you just go to any police station. You try to go there. You see what will happen first, okay? You try to put a 10 people, 20 people crowd standing outside the police station. You see what will happen to you within 5 minutes time. Don't tell me thousands come in, then you cannot barricade it. Come on, man. Let's just be real here, okay? So anyway, the timing was way too perfect. And of course, we know what happened. It doesn't make sense for Trump to do this at this moment. Silly, okay? So too bad lah. He should have came out and say something different to make his life easier, but he didn't do that. So that's it. So that's it, Donald Trump. Goodbye to you. I hope you do well. There is a lot of suit on you. I saw that you want to pardon yourself. A bit ridiculous, a bit tough, but who knows? You may just get out of it. Anyway, we saw what happened. So Capitol building, so-called taken down in the morning. And then what happened? The Dow Jones go all-time high. Wow, again, all-time high. Yes, sir. I told you guys. I told you there's no way to stop this bloody train. No way. Until when? Until yesterday. Yes. That means that until we have really a confirmed settlement by Donald Trump, everything is done deal. Okay? The blue wave has confirmed sweeping down the floor. So that is where it starts. That is where it really starts because now nothing else already. Nothing else matters. So we're going to go back into three things. Number one, we need to go back into the coronavirus, currently the situation. Number two, okay, we need to go back into the point that what Biden will be doing. Number three, because of that itself, right, what happened to the dollar and the US interest rate. So I'll cover these three things. All right. So we covered the coronavirus already. It's ongoing, it's spreading, and the community in Singapore is still going on. So Singaporeans, please do me a little favor. All right, put on your mask. Social distancing. This is very, very important. Number two, now with the blue wave itself, right, what will Biden be doing? I'll show you shortly. And of course, what does it do with the interest rate? I'll show you again. So of course, we can see that the Dow Jones not only went up, the Nasdaq went up to 13,000. Oh my goodness. Now think about this, all right? When Nasdaq was at 5,400 in 2019, 1999, people say it was ridiculous high. Then in 2008, 2009, okay, it went to 10,000. People say it's ridiculous high. Now it's 13,000. People say it's okay. Let's buy. Okay. So what is happening right now is that, of course, the data, the initial jobless claim came in 787. Okay, it is actually lesser than 815. Now it looks good because it's lower than expected. Hello, 787,000 people jobless. If you actually look into history, If at any time, if the jobless claim is more than 200 last time, 200,000, the market will sell already. Total about 787,000. That is something very crazy. But nevertheless, another thing is this: they're saying that now the sentiment on Wall Street also doing well. The non-manufacturing activity rose to 57.2, all right, higher than the November period. Well, okay, fair enough. I will just accept these numbers. But we all know that, right? A lot of restaurants, shops, shopping centers are closing down in America. So again, the numbers came from where? I put a question mark there, but I will just trust this is the mainstream media. We follow. Because of that, yes, the Dow Jones at all-time high. Okay, that's at all-time high, S&P at all-time high. Now, well, will the fat lady ever sing? That's a great question. I believe now she's on the stage. Yes, I believe now she is on the stage. Yes, because now coast is clear. No more Donald Trump, no more rioters, no more anything else. She will begin to sing. Okay, the question is, why will she sing? Okay, first of all, you can see this is really the movement of the entire NASDAQ, really one-way traffic, no stopping at all, this powerful trade. Okay, then of course the Dow Jones yesterday, you can see that initially it goes up all the way to 31,200 plus, almost 200, take some profit, but still hang on there. Okay, so now the thing is, no one is actually bothered because the Dow Jones is the run. Okay, no one believes it struck off the Capitol Hill unrest. They don't think that, you know, even the violent mob something doesn't matter. Now all this is very simple. If whatever it is, as long as there's more money in the market and push and hold the market, that's it. The market can come down. So I've been saying that it's all right. That day I said the market cannot come down. Right? Look at the multiple candle. I told you, right? Cannot. So it will go up. That's it. Nothing much to think about. So let's recap first, okay? Before we go into much more detail. Wow, 740 people. Okay. Well, okay. Now the thing is this, yesterday I already tell you, yesterday once the market opens here, I already tell you, all right, because the KSI is green, means that the boys are buying. So whenever the market pulls back to KTR -1, -2, or -3, just buy if you see CCRY, something that you must take note. So what happened is that after that, the market really went up, and I told you it will go to this figure, 31,130. Why? Because it is the first time the market closed above the cage RL. That's why the market will break the high. And of course, I say that normally when the market goes up, right, it will go towards the pivot, and that's 31,130. So people question me, Kel, is it possible at 31,000? I say, yes, it will go there. And of course, the Dow really hit 31,000. Okay, so that was what happened yesterday. Okay, so I'm not too sure why, again, people say that I'm calling for bear. I just cannot understand, but I keep on saying that buy. All right. So the thing is, you can see what happened on the intraday chart. You can take a look, intraday chart. The market opens, it went down initially, but it didn't have the chance to even go to the KTR -1. No chance at all. Because the KSI jump was there. You can see that the KSI jump was there. The buyers just so strong, so strong. So immediately the price had to go up. All right. Now, if you miss the first wave in the morning, there's a second wave right here, right? Second wave, and the market triggered the KTR +1. Then after that, you can see the market hangs around the opening price for a short while, right? But what was instrumental was this one here, guys. This is a BMB followed by a color change. Perfect. BMB plus color change. Wow, immediately effect. And there's a stack on top, meaning, right, the pivot and the KTR actually side by side each other. So that's why the market propel up immediately when the cash market opens. Okay, so that is all what actually really happened yesterday. Okay. All right. So how many of you have made money in Dow Jones yesterday? Can you key DOW? Let me take a look. How many of you have made money on Dow yesterday? How many? Yeah, of course I make also, right? I mean, I'm buying. I've been saying that. Okay. All right. Congratulations. Wow, a lot of people bought. Fantastic. Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Let me just take a screenshot here because you guys say cannot see, right? Just put it there. Okay, let me just show you guys that people can really make money from the Dow right here. Okay. Okay. All right. So you saw the Dow going up. Okay. So now the thing is this. Just now, Chelsea, you just asking me again, right? As I mentioned, yep, my friend cut loss at 30,000. 500. Yes, indeed. 30,500. They cut loss. Okay, so they are very happy. They went long. I told them, say, just go long. All right, at that moment, they did it. So pretty good. Okay, so what happened is that the question is why I said that the lady is on the stage right now. Now, it's not because I say so. Please don't quote me that way. It's not I say so. It's because I have evidence to tell you that she might be on the stage. Let me explain this to you. So first of all, you can see that, right, people are going to a frenzy. They are buying houses like nobody business. Now, of course, in the Economic 101, when people buy houses, it's because people are richer, they want to spend money, no problem. I understand that. But when you have COVID, people are down, people are dying, and restaurants, shopping malls are closing down, big companies have evaporated. And where does money come from? It's because it's free, my friends, free, literally free, near to zero interest rate, which means that you can go to any bank, as long as you're okay financially, you can just borrow money like that. Yes, they are giving free, absolutely free money. So who don't take the money? I mean, we all can buy house. Or if you can let me 1 million, 2 million, I'll buy my house. I'll definitely do that and don't even pay. Or I pay monthly, but no interest rate. Of course, I'll do that. So apparently itself, right? People are really, really buying. Okay, really. So that's the reason why this has the front of like the whole economy is doing well. Okay, but don't forget, FYI, if you're a homeowner, you all know this fact of the matter. The central bank can give you low interest rate, all right, even to no zero interest rate. But this interest rate is not a fixed interest rate; it's a variable interest rate, right? So which means that if the moment the central bank starts to increase interest rate to charge you, right, what must you do? You have to pay. Second, you're buying now at a high price itself, right? Obviously, you're on mortgage. So the question is this: if the economy suddenly don't do that well, okay, or home prices start to come down because of whatever reason, what will happen to your bank loan? Can you tell me, friends? I just want to ask this question. If you borrow money from the bank at almost near zero interest rate, then after that, right, you buy at this valuation of $1 million, then suddenly the economy doesn't do well, the price comes down, what happened? What would the bank do to you? Anybody can tell me? If the price now dropped to 800,000 in value, yes, you must top up. You have to top up. Margin call. Correct or not? I mean, unless it's different in America. So if it's different in America, correct me. But in Singapore, I'm very sure of that because back in 20 years ago, my mom went through this fiasco. I'm very, very sure. Because why? The time itself, I tell her that if property prices very high, don't buy a house. But apparently it's not right. You know, after a lot of pressure from my grandparents, she bought it. And the moment she buy only, the next year, the economy, came down already. Oh my goodness. She had to really run around. Really, it was a terrible time for my family. It really happens. Okay, so think about this, Okay, next thing. Now, of course, this is a joke, by the way. How to become the richest man on earth? How can you be the richest person on earth? Okay, you actually fly to the space. You fly to space. Oh my God, Elon Musk. You know, I already tell you guys, I really respect him. From the day one itself, right? After I read his book, I really respect him. And I think that this guy is absolutely a nutcase, but he really had the dream. And of course, I did share this last 2 years. I say, look, guys, okay, if there's any most hated stock in the world, it's called Tesla. Because so many people want to short it because it's overvaluation. But because of that itself, if I'm Elon Musk, okay, I'll tell all my friends outside, I say, look, hey, I got a lot of short sellers. Lend me the money, we kill the short sellers. Sure win. Because I hold a lot of Tesla. You understand? So it was a perfect entrapment. And that was why probably a lot of people understand this. They went to him. And basically, those retailers short the market, they died. They literally died because why? Every day just go up. Those who short died, open interest, I can see you immediately, bam, I go for the kill. So simple game. So it's not surprise at all. So the thing is this, okay? The question is, from a guy who was bullied in school is now the real richest man. So maybe, okay? Being bullied is okay. Anyway, my point is this. We have seen this before. That's what it's saying. 20 years in the market itself tell me that whenever a share go in parabolic like this, yes, it will go up, but there will be a point it will have to stop. Now, where would that stop? Blue Mon. Okay, we have ever seen before Blue Mon, Lion Gold, and what's the company? Asia Zone, right? Yeah, that one's Singapore stocks, but we have seen it before. I don't want to quote other US company name. We've seen it before. No, I don't think he's a scammer. I don't think so. He's really a smart, very decent guy. But seriously, there must be a stock somewhere. So I let it be, But don't forget, this stock now is in S&P 500. This one, you must understand this. So anytime this stock, anything happen drastically, if it ever happens, the S&P 500 will be affected. Simple as that, okay? So this is what I call all the boats now are all chained together already. So what you need is the east wind and an arrow with fire, okay? So that's why I'm saying that, okay? Just be careful. I'm not saying anything else, just be careful. All right, so now we see the craziness of this. I basically dig this out. 40 years history, 40 years. Oh my goodness. This is the Russell 2000, which means that all the penny counters, small caps are all there. And now we are at 1.35 level. Take a look, 1.35. The highest number for the last 40 years. 40 years. Can you tell me this? Are you telling me now the economy is at the best state compared to the last 40 years, which included, okay, Clinton time? Now, Clinton time is the only administration in the last 40 years that clocked in a positive number. No deficit, but positive. So are you telling me now, right, the last 40 years itself, right, nothing as good as this, and now is the best time. With all the ongoing problem, this is the best time. So this is a big question mark that I want to ask a lot of people. So, but then again, until the fat lady sings, if not, it will still be there, but you know what you need to do, okay? All right, today's session will be a bit longer, so if you are in rush of time, you can go ahead. But it's raining now, I can see from my window, so please take an umbrella, okay? I think today gonna rain quite a long rain, okay? So the thing is this, Carl Icahn, okay, one of the billionaire trader. Now, this guy, I want to tell you his story. It's a very fascinating story. Now, Carl Icahn, basically in 2015-16, he was definitely against Donald Trump. That means that he didn't believe Donald Trump would become a president. He was very supportive of Hillary Clinton, so he betted very strongly against the market. So he shorted big time, okay? Then what happened, okay? The market, obviously it's all right, U-turn. So he basically rushed back home, okay, flip all his position from short to go long in the market. Okay, this is the type of guy he is. He can really, even at his age itself, he's very, very, very savvy. So now he's saying this, okay? Please understand this, not from me, from CNBC. In my days, I've seen a lot of wild rallies with a lot of mispriced stocks, but there's one thing in common, okay? That means that they will always come down. So now the word that I caught is this word, we are pretty well hedged right now. What does pretty well hedged right now means? That means that they're still holding portfolio on the long side, but they are also short selling the market on the other side. So that if the market really fell, okay, they can actually cover and hedge. That means that I'm long at the equity at the bottom. Now the market is at the top. I may short some stuff. So if the market do pull back itself, right, my portfolio will not be affected. This is very important. He is telling you now they are hedged already. It means they are already short in the market. Now for him, he can't really bullshit. Now between him and Icahn, I mean this Bill, I rather give him a bit more kudos because this guy's a bit more real. So just be careful on that because this is what is really happening right now. But of course, again, with other people like this, Morgan Stanley says that stocks are due for a drawdown and there are three catalysts. So the three catalysts are the blue wave, I mentioned this to you, the earnings, which is last quarter, and the federal intervention. Now, of course, you see federal intervention what? According to this guy itself, not me, and this guy says that the federal intervention could be on the cryptocurrency because now it's really ridiculous. 38,000, 39,000 for Bitcoin. I already say Bitcoin got no intrinsic value, but there's one thing that people are buying, the portability. You know portability? Which means that if I need to transfer some money from country A to country B, if I do the normal transfer, bang, the moment it's just 20,000 to 50,000, there's a red flag on you already. So how am I going to transfer this effectively to another country without getting caught? I mean, think about this, how Bitcoin and all this cryptocurrency work is I transfer from unknown account to unknown account. Okay, unknown to unknown means what? How to check? Check what? And you just do electronically. Okay, as long as I got internet, I got Wi-Fi, I'm done deal already. So even got VPN is even better. So my point is that it's the real deal here because you see, one coin is 35,000 US, 40,000 US example. So if I have 4 million, I just need to do 100 times, technically I'm done. If I have 40 million, so you understand. So there's a rational reason why the number has to go higher and higher, because if not, imagine if this coin is only like worth $10, how many times must I do this? Oh my God, you understand my point and the logic here itself. So of course you may say, Kel, but the thing is this, then how can you go to 100,000? It will eventually, it's a demand supply law, okay? When everybody holds something that is so powerful now, I wouldn't want to sell. But of course the whales were to do something, because if you get too hot, right, they know that the high authority will be watching it. Now earnings, obviously the fourth quarter earning itself is a big question mark. I cannot see how can it be any better, or at least it can go to the next quarter. I believe that fourth quarter result will be better than the third quarter, that's for sure. But the question is, can the first quarter earnings be better than the fourth quarter? First quarter of 2021, would it be better? The projection will be better than 2020? I don't think so. So that's why I think the market watch this week. Okay, we are buying up the market based on expectation. Now, let's look at the 2021 first quarter expectation. So if the expectation from the analysts are all marking it down, right, the market will pull back. Take this note, I repeat, 2020 fourth quarter result will be better than the 2020 third quarter result. That's for sure, 100%. But market don't buy on what happened. Market buys on expectation. So if 2021, the analysts are saying that nope, they look at the numbers be lower, then the market will sell. So take note of that. This is very, very important. Because now the extremity, the optimism is all-time high. So take a look at this one, the call option volume. So this is this last year itself. So again, everyone is buying call. Now, 2 days ago, I talked about put option, right? Then people ask me, Kel, you never show call option. I said, because I couldn't find the right chart. So I scanned and scan, I managed to find this for you, the call option. So let me ask you a very important thing right here. Okay. Call options, when you buy it because someone wrote it. So that means that if you buy it because someone wrote it, the question is, if the market goes up, the person who wrote to you now will have a big problem, right? The question is, why would they want to write it to you now? First one. Number two, you don't buy, right? So of course you don't buy, you buy a premium, you pay much more money for that. Okay? So of course it makes more sense that if I don't let you win, right, I make more of the money. So again, that's my point. Now you can take a screenshot here right now. Everybody can take a screenshot for you. This is free for you. Take a screenshot. Okay, I put it away. And you look at the Pacific time when the call options, okay, are actually at a higher level. The Pacific date itself, see what happened to the Dow Jones next 2 days. It is quite interesting. Okay, you have my point now? Yeah, you have my point now. Go and find the high. This is those dates where the call options are at a high. See what happened to the Dow Jones next few days. It's a very interesting thing. Okay, see, and morning we got MAO is always worth to do this. Okay. All right, so now why am I saying that the fat lady is on the stage right now? Because the 10-year treasury yields have hit 1% since March. Okay, now of course a lot of people say, what the hell is this? So yields, basically it happens is that when the yields goes up, it's supposed the bond price come down. All right, now we know that the bond price were at 5,000-year high. Okay, in a way. All right, so what happened is because now we know that Democrat has did it. Okay, it's a clean swap, the sweep right across the thing. So now with that happening, Democrat basically their priorities is into infrastructure projects. That's why the Tom Lee, the very powerful analyst, was saying that buy infrastructure stocks because he already telling you that this will happen. But when you do that itself, right, that means a lot of taxation will be ongoing, and that personally because of that itself, right, because this will propel the treasury yields to go higher. So of course, Kel, what does it mean then? Well, when yield goes higher, inflation will naturally come in and stuff like that. And that is where the Federal Reserve will be looking to raise short-term interest rate. Now, do understand this. Donald Trump has been saying, I want a weakened dollar. I want the interest rate to be low. So, okay, we buy it. So now Donald Trump is no longer there soon. Now, Donald Trump has been the poster boy for the stock market. So now I ask you a question. If now I'm Biden, I'm coming in, okay? I know that the economy is in a very shady position, okay, very bad. So what should I do? If I continue to call and print, wow, then the blood is on my hand now because I took over from Donald Trump. Then if the market pachar, right, definitely it's my fault again. So what can he do? That means he had to really think carefully. He had really must think where the problem is. He had to stuff those problems down there. But those problems had to really go for infrastructure. So, die or not, right? Seriously, he has to bring up the dollar again. I repeat, he has to bring up the dollar up again. So it makes sense that why the yields are moving. And do note, these are all traded by the big boys. So obviously, it's not us. I'm right sure of that. So if they are doing this, it's a very telltale sign to tell you that, right? Once Democrat comes in, the market expects something to happen, which is this to happen. And of course, what will happen later on? Let's take a look. Okay, so Dan Nathan is one of the CNBC quite bearish analysts. He's pretty bearish overall. So he says this, and I really buy you on. He says this. So stock corrects when the 10-year bills get to 1.5%. Then crash when it's 2.25%. Now, what I'm trying to say is this, okay? He's trying to say that, okay, whenever the yields goes up, all right, that is where the market pulls back. It's natural because why? This is how the money flows, okay? Because more people will say that, look, if I don't see the stock market going any higher and the yields are giving me better returns and safer returns, I will actually move over there. So it makes a lot of sense. So that's why now at this market price at the all-time high level, we always say it's the same thing. Whenever the market is at all-time high level, the yield will be at the bottom. So if the yields are actually turning upwards, then of course the stock market have to take profit. This is a very clear thing. That's why I'm telling you that the fat lady is already on the stage. Now, when will she start to sing? It's when the market really, the yields goes there. But of course, some people say that, no lah, Cal, no lah, Biden will not do this, whatever. So I am just telling you anyway, my job here is to just share information to you. If it ever happens, just know that you will be told, okay? So this is the Norman Trader sharing. So you can see that whenever the yields goes up, the stock market comes down, right? We have seen this. So again, it happened again in 2007 when the yields goes up, the stock market came down. Okay, you got my point now, right? Okay, so the question is, what is the yield doing now? Up or down, in your opinion? You think about this. But the stock market, no Cal, all-time high. Wait, remember there's a little fiasco right here as well. That was before 2020. Same thing, right? Oh, no, Cal, that's a Wuhan virus, not the same thing. Oh, okay, fine. So all I can tell you this, believe it or not, itself, the numbers are there. This is the last, how many years? 24 years historical chart on the yields versus the Dow Jones. So you think about this, okay? When yields goes up itself, right, it doesn't go up just by its own. There is a rational reason for this. So what if the yields go up? What will happen to the dollar? The dollar will strengthen. Wait a minute, Cal. If the dollar strengthens, that means what will happen to the gold price? You got my answer already. Okay. But then again, if that is the case, then how will happen? What makes sense now? The largest piece of pie or meat is on the Dow Jones or all the equity stocks, the Russell Index. So obviously it's right. Okay. They will go for where is the richest place and bring back the money back. That is all makes sense, correct? Now, I won't label the country. There's this particular country in Asia. Okay, every time when the government needs money, the best way to do it is not to tax the people. That is the stupidest way. Because why? People hate you for that. This particular country will do one thing. He will push the stock market up and up and up and up and up. Then obviously a lot of people will say, whoa, buy stock, buy stock, buy stock. So every people buy stock. Everybody happy for a few moments. The economy do very well because all the money spent, right? All the money, right? So whatever moment the government look like them stupid, being an idiot here. But when the stock market hit the peak, bang, the market fell only, wow. All the wealth from the retailers has transferred literally back to the government. You understand? That's how it works. This is how it works. It always is like that because that is how, you know where the money came from. Are you telling me that the funds have so much money to push the market now at 30,000? No way, not us. There's no much. We don't have the billions or trillions to push the market. No fund will do all the market. So that is a rational reason why I'm informing you the fat lady is already on the stage, okay? So do your own due diligence, do what you need to do, okay? All right, so you got that point now? So clear, right? We'll go see 17++. It all depends on whether you believe what I said before. Equity market, if it falls, the gold price will follow. So now if the fat lady is doing this and if the dollar is going to recover, it is possible. It is possible, okay? All right, so let's look at the Dow Jones, shall we, for this morning? All right, so this is the Dow Jones. Now, again, this is a very beautiful. I mean, every day I have two views in the market. One view is to buy the Dow Jones. The second view itself, right, is to where to take profit on the Dow Jones. So yesterday, I already tell you the Dow Jones, if I draw my trend line, the purple, the pink line, and I draw, wow, incredibly, I roughly know where will be the turning point, at least somewhere there. So now, are we there yet? We are there again, okay? We are there, okay, and around here. 31,100, 31,100 is the level that I'm watching now. 31,100. This is the level that I'm watching right now. Okay. So of course, if it breaks above the pink color trend line, it should go higher. That is the resistance point. But on the flip note itself, that is a point. But if you're long in the market, you can consider taking some profit over there. Now, what is really scary, I told you before, my MA30 is really powerful to the maximum count, man. Now, some people complain, Cal, by doing this, you're making a lot of people outside now very unhappy with you because you give them free buy, free gift. It doesn't matter. Even I can tell you it's a buy, how many people bought actually? Not many people buy anyway. So the question is, today's MA itself is much higher. Let's take a look. It's here. It's 30,370. So as long as the Dow Jones don't go below 30,370, everything is fine. Everything is good. Okay, everything is good for the conventional TA. Okay, conventional TA. All right, let me just confirm this. Yeah, conventional TA, everything is good. Okay, what happened to Bitcoin? Well, put it this way, some people tell me that if the stock market goes down and the gold comes down, people buy more Bitcoin to hedge the position. I would say that not wrong. This direction of thinking, not wrong. But I don't think so. I believe three of them will fall at the same time. Because that is the best way. If you don't fall, like if you keep pushing the market higher and higher, right, no one will buy anymore already. You understand this? No one will buy anymore. So everybody will want the price to pull back significantly, then you can buy in the value investors. So I say that no, I don't think so. But again, don't quote me. I'm just sharing my personal view right here. So the weekly chart itself, obviously, the Dow Jones have reached past my secondary trend line. I'm not going to change anymore. I'm just telling you that this is really it. Okay, the weekly chart is very powerful. So no reason for the Dow Jones to come down for time being. But as I repeat, the fat lady is around there already. Okay, so just take note of that, my dear friends. Right, for today's Dow Jones, let's take a look right now. Someone asked me which country is the one that I mentioned that always prop up the stock market one. Every country is denoted by some animal, right? So this particular country, the shape of it looks like animal. Okay, that's all I can tell you. Go and think about it. Asia, how many have you had? Okay, for today, the Dow opens between the pivot 1 and pivot 2. So simple as that. Okay, I've been sharing with you. The KSI is green in color. So anytime if the Dow Jones go to KTR -1, -2, or -3, look out for potential CCRY positioning to buy. Okay, if it goes down. Okay, that is what it happens. If not, it's all right. Then today the Dow could be going towards this point here, and that is 31,323, which also means again all-time high level. Okay, it is possible. Nothing will stop this market. I repeat, nothing is going to stop this market. Nothing. Okay, but of course, if the market grows below OP, I told you what to do lah. That's my point. Now already this is the second day. Yesterday was the first. The day before was the first day. Then it says second day, right? So already this cage RL level cannot be really used, but to inform you that at least it's above RL, the market buoyancy is still there. But you cannot expect it to go higher again, not from that aspect, okay? Only the second day. Okay, so at least now it's still pretty bullish on the buying side, not stopping. Now the NASDAQ, let's take a look. The NASDAQ, I told you guys, the MA30 is so powerful. Yesterday, I showed my friend 12,687. I say, once the NASDAQ breached 12,687, just buy NASDAQ. And of course, NASDAQ shoot up. Now, it's not bullshit because you can look at my previous video. It's the same. I keep on repeating this. I never have changed my train of thoughts. So now I'm going to push it up again. This will be the new level now. The NASDAQ MA today is somewhere here. Okay, somewhere there. 12,724. So as long as NASDAQ stays above this figure, there's nothing to worry about. Okay, nothing to worry about. All right, I know by saying this, like Kel, it's like, well, you like guarantee the market will not crash. No, I can already tell you, the fat lady is singing, is about to sing. Sorry, it's about to sing. So just be careful. Now, of course, the new BNB is there. I put my new level here. So this is my new resistance, my new support here. So now the market yesterday have closed above the resistance. So as long as the Nasdaq stays above 12,855, I don't think there's a reason to call for sell, at least for now. Okay, this is the using a BNB. I put the RL, I put the SL. Okay, so that's how I do this. All right, got it. So for today, Nasdaq, let's take a look right now. Nasdaq. Okay, so today's Nasdaq is also similar like the Dow Jones. It opening price is between the pivot 1 and pivot 2. So same thing again. If the Nasdaq stays up, it will go towards this point here itself, and that's 13,084. Okay. If it goes below the opening price, it'll be coming down to this point here. Now, because of yesterday's buoyancy, the KSI have changed color from red to green. So that means that anytime your Nasdaq do fall, watch out for buying opportunity. Okay, watch out for buying opportunity. But do note, yesterday closing price was above the cash RL, right, for the first time. So that's why today I can tell you this, very good chance the market will break the high later. The high of yesterday, let me take a look. The high of yesterday is 12,969. So later on, the Nasdaq will go there. Oh, it broke already. Sorry, the high is 12,970. So the high was broken this morning. All right, so that means it's triggered already. So nothing else there, unless it stays up again. Okay. Can I write the number? What number? Which number? The market already crossed already, so nothing much to use anymore. The Nasdaq resistance point or the pivot one is 13,084. Then the support will be 12,774. Yeah, I understand what happened because because I got some feedback lah. They say, Kel, you always say you always on the chart say this and that, but we cannot hear you because we are driving. We want to hear you say numbers that you can register. The point is you're supposed to watch this without driving. Okay, so again, my bad. I didn't read the number to you. So I read the number to you now. All right. Okay, so I wrote number already. Yeah. Okay, KSI is green. Okay. All right. Wow, 149 people. Well, getting a little bit popular in the morning. Thank you guys for all the great support. Thank you. All right. S&P 500. Let me bring it to you now. I told you guys I will not change my trend line. All right. I won't change. I'll leave it down there. I need to change this away. It's no longer it's redundant now. So the S&P 500 have broke above the resistance point. That is 3781. 3781. Yeah, broke above it already. So seriously, I mean, again, there's no way to stop this train. This train is going ballistic, and now itself is still going upwards. 3812 now. Okay. So the question is, Kel, seriously, when will this stop? I tell you, I got no answer. I tell you, I got no answer for you. I'm just knowing that I believe the fat lady is singing soon. So just wait now. Wait for what? Well, in all major correctional moves, there's always a few very important signals, unless it happened to be what? It happened to be a black swan event. Black swan event means suddenly out of nowhere, it caused a grave problem to human mankind. So what is that about? Like a sudden earthquake, sudden big flood, sudden terrorist attack at some very prominent places, this type of big black swan, right? If not, no. So you can take a look here. This is what happened in year 2020. The market keep on going higher, no stopping, reversal hammer, everything looks good, but that is whereby you can see that there is a black candle, there is a black candle, then that is a BNB, and that was where it started. And then when the market breaks above the MA30, that was where the main thing happened. And after that, if the market breaks the MA200, wow, then the selling really fell. Okay, so you got an idea now? So let's just go back into what we seeing right now. Take a look, guys. Take a look. The MA30 is definitely getting nearer and nearer towards it. Okay, that's understandable. But the MA200 is very far away, very far away. So that means that even the market pullback, right, there will be some support. Okay, there'll be some support. So I repeat to you before, the MA30 have been a very powerful support for the S&P 500. So even S&P come down, the first support has to be touch first. Then unless the selling is so bad that the market really pulls, if not, right, I can't see a reason to sell yet at this moment. Not yet. Okay. All right, so the megaphone trend line is still the same. Nothing have changed. Only that I repeat to you, this divergence is still there. The divergence is still there. So I don't know how can we look at this, but anyway, this is my point right here, right now. All right. So that is the Dow Jones. So let's look at gold now. Gold basically yesterday sideways down. And the question is this again, Cal. If Democrats is winning and they're going to put in more stimulus package in the market, right? Then why is gold coming down? I tell you guys, that's the reason. Because the Democrat wins, right? Although they may give out more stimulus package, they may give out more. But the problem is they will also be doing a lot of taxation aside, because you must understand how Democrat works. They work differently from Republicans. That's why there's Democrats and Republicans. Okay. So if Democrats going to do this, the one thing is that they will definitely hike. Okay, they'll definitely hike. So because of that itself, right, people get a bit jittery, and you can see right now, even though the gold is coming off a little bit, but still people are saying that, hey, gold is up, gold is going to go up, and stuff like that. So, you know, this is news versus reality. So let's look at the gold chart right now. This is the gold chart, and I told you guys the BMB is there. So the resistance 1959 to the support of 1900. I repeat, 1959 and 1900. So okay, I write for you as request. Okay. All right, got it. So, but the MA is beautiful. The MA is a beautiful crossover. It's a positive golden crossover. It's not a crossover to sell, no, not a death cross. This is a golden cross. Golden cross is when the lower moving average is above the higher moving average. Hence, therefore, it's a buy. So the question is, the moving average is a buy, but the price coming down. Is it because it's just pulling back for next wave? It is possible. So traders, as long as the gold stays above 1900, look out for buying opportunity. Okay, I repeat. If gold stays above 1900, look out for buying opportunity. Okay, again, in case you're going to quote me wrongly again, I repeat myself, if only gold stays above 1900. Now, if gold goes below 1900 or the MA cross back below the 200, then that will be a sell already. I repeat, if the market go below 1900 and then the MA cross below the MA 200, 30 below 30 below MA 200, then there will be selling effect. Okay? All right, you heard me. But if you are my PTP student, if I'm PTP student, you know that, okay, there's a circuit breaker somewhere, right? You know where is it? Yeah, it's somewhere around here, my friends. There is a circuit breaker somewhere around this point here itself. So go and draw the circuit breaker because it's so nearby, okay? All right, PTP student, you know what I'm trying to say. Go and draw it. It's going to help you a lot in this particular trade. Okay, and now if student of mine say, Ken, what's PTP? I'll explain to you over the weekend, okay? All right, so this is very important for gold. Let's look at gold chart right now. Now today's gold chart, oh, wait a minute, is it again? Okay, let's confirm this. Confirm, Today gold got no pivot. Today gold has no pivot. Cal, what type of system you create? No pivot one. Guys, no pivot means follow OP. Simple as that. Okay. Above OP, look for buying. Below OP, look for selling. Above OP, look out for CCRY candidate. Below OP, look out for CCYR candidate. Okay. Now, because the KSI is green in color, so it is more towards the buying side. Okay. Simple as that. So look out for KDR -1, -2, -3. When the market hits there, wait. Look for color change, then buy. If the color change comes with BNB, it's even better. You understand? So don't need to think so much. Let the market do something first, then you react. Our system is let the market move first, let the boys do the dirty work for us, then we react. Okay, you got my point here. Okay, good. So the question is this, all right, Cal, will the gold continue to go up? At the moment now, nothing seems to stop here. All right, no pivot, KSI is green, no KCX at the bottom, so all looks good. But I tell you again, the interest rate, sorry, the US 10-year Treasury bills yields are going up. So that will cause a dampener on gold. It will cause a dampener on gold. Okay, do understand this, All right, so that is the gold daily chart, weekly chart, and all shown to you. So of course, we look at the oil market. You see that? Oh gosh, I missed this right already. Right, see the oil really continue to go up. The last time it hit the MA, wow, it went up already. See that? So now oil is at $50.93. Okay. So of course, two ways to look at it. Some because now Biden and won, Democrat have won, infrastructure is going to be involved. So there will be a lot of usage of the crude oil. Okay, I buy you on that. Nothing wrong. All right, on the flip side, I'll tell you that, right? Usually Democrats, when they are around itself, right, they really enjoy the waffle and raspberry topic. So if let's say they are really inside there and if they really need to stimulate the economy and bring the dollar higher itself, right, one of the best way is usually the waffle and raspberry cocktail. That is always the case. Look into history, you will know that it really does happen. Okay, so crude oil, as long as up, everything's still good. Okay. Now Hang Seng has opened, right? So I will not I will not say no to you. I'll do the Hang Seng right now for you. Hang Seng live. Okay. Hang Seng today. Okay, watch out for this. Hang Seng, there's a resistance at 27737. That is a KCB level. So if Hang Seng do go up, right, do watch out for this. 127,737. That is the KCB level. Okay, it's too small, cannot see, right? I draw it for you right now. But the thing is this, wait a minute, Cal. Hang Seng yesterday closed up or down? Yesterday Hang Seng closed down, all right, 27,452. But I thought the Dow was up exactly. That's why it gap up now. Okay, so do understand this. The Hang Seng itself, 27737 will be the resistance level. Today's opening price is between pivot and pivot 2. Hence, therefore, if it's going to go upside, it will go towards 27,801. Okay, so about 200 points from here now. But of course, if there's going to be any pullback, right, then obviously it will back down to 27,346. Okay, that is Hang Seng for you today. Okay, right, Bitcoin. Cal, can we buy Bitcoin? How to buy? Look at the day chart. Oh my goodness. Seriously, no. But today, I can tell you, don't buy. Huh? Why? Look at it. The Bitcoin today, my pivot 2 is 40,065. So which means today, as long as Bitcoin stays below opening price, Bitcoin is not a buy today. So unless Bitcoin later on challenge and go past 40,065, then yes, you can. If not, there's no way to buy for Bitcoin today based on our rules. But of course, you will do the intermittent buy because you believe that the bull is still there. Of course, nothing wrong, but normally I said this before, when the market is below P2, normally I don't like to buy anything. So anyway, this is what's happening right now. Early this morning, Bitcoin has a KCX at the bottom. And then after that, the color change came in. And of course, Bitcoin went up. Of course, you may say, Kel, so little bit. No, actually, it's quite a lot because the range from here to here is almost $300. Wow, $300, just only a few bars only. And this is 5-minute chart. So of course, on the flip side, you see when the price comes down below OP, below pivot 2, right? You remember I told you before, whenever the market trades below OP and below pivot 2, it's always a sell. So whatever you learn with us can apply on Bitcoin. Ethereum, same. It will also applicable on Ethereum. So Ethereum, let me bring it down. Ethereum, here we go. For Ethereum, wow, even nicer. See, Ethereum today, this morning, it opens and triggered the pivot 2. And then after that, it pulls back and now it's selling off. Okay, now it's selling off. Okay, so same thing for Ethereum. If you want to look for buying opportunity, when the KCX blink, you can look for buy. Now you can see that earlier it went up initially. But I told you before, when the market is below P2 and below OP, usually I prefer to sell. Okay, so if you sell, you make more money than you buy today. So that's the reason why not every day is a buy day. You look out for the pivot and you need that pivot to help you. If the market is above OP, above pivot, my tu liao, that day is a great day to buy. So it's as simple as that. You just need to have the system, all right? You really need to have that. Bitcoin is 24 hours, 7 days in a row, every trade. That's why we are moving toward it. Now, all my trade with the voice students, do watch out for this. Monday, we will be migrating all our servers, okay? On Saturday, 11 a.m., all of us here, the thing will shut down. So which means that if you want to do research or whatever not itself, right, you have to do the changeover ASAP. The files will be released over in the weekend. All right, after we shut down, Ben will be releasing the files to all subscribers. I repeat, only subscribers will be receiving it. Okay, our subscribers, right? Active subscribers, you will be receiving it. If you are not active subscribers, obviously you will be receiving it, obviously, right? So once you receive that result, you will see that your new version is Trade with the Boys 3.6. Okay. All right. And you can see Ethereum and Bitcoin on Monday. I repeat, Monday, you can see. Now, Monday, then AIMS will turn on for all of us. Can you even trade on the Bitcoin? You can trade, but do note, the spread is pretty wide. The spread is pretty wide. So if you trade on it, be absolutely careful. So my suggestion is do demo trading first. Demo trading first. Okay? All right, so that will come to the end of today's session. But before you go, all right, to show you how the gold will move yesterday, pretty sideways, so doesn't have much movement. And of course, what we have right now, Bitcoin is doing still a good job. Yesterday, Bitcoin gave 2 buy signal. Yesterday, Bitcoin gave 2 buy signal, and of course, the market really went up yesterday. Yesterday, the pivot is not correct. The pivot is not correct. All right, so make each day your masterpiece. Now, John Warden is an American basketball coach who had won 10 championships in 12 years with your school. Oh my goodness, 10 championships in 12 years, ridiculous. Fantastic. He's one of the greatest coach ever in American history for basketball. All right, so I really hope that you make your day today a masterpiece and may you strike gold today. All right, guys, thank you so much for today. Thank you to all the people supporting me. Remember, guys, we still must do the crossover this weekend, okay? Now, this weekend, no MAO. This weekend, no MAO, so all the best, okay? Bye-bye.